What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the Cook and Brass YouTube channel, where today we have a new handgun for the channel that we'll be taking a look at. Very excited to share this with you all. So now, let's get into it. First off, before we start anything, I just want to thank y'all for tuning in today. I know it's been a minute since the last video upload, but hopefully we can get back in the groove of things. I've been having a lot going on, have a lot of stuff in the works. I plan to share it all with you once everything gets finalized and we have a definite answer on everything. But until then, we should be back and ready to make some more videos. If you're taking time out of your day to come and watch this video and to support the channel again, I want to thank you so much. Go ahead and drop a like, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, tell us what you think about the channel and the content that's going on, or if there's anything specific that you think we should go ahead and try to cover content wise. But now we're here to see this, so let's get into it. I have recently picked this up at my local gun store. They had a pretty good deal running on it, so I couldn't resist. I've been wanting a 1911 for a little bit now, and I've watched plenty of other reviewers and read forums talking about how that if you get one, you need to get it in a 9mm, and the best bang for buck is Tisas models. This is the Tisas Raider, as you can see, which is a direct homage to the Marine MARSOC Colt M45A1 that they used overseas for a while. So I thought it was really cool. Was wanting to get into the 1911 game, see how it is, and I just thought this was the perfect pickup to do. But as you can see in this box, you had the zip tied hammer down. You have the trigger lock for 1911. You have the bushing wrench to help assemble and disassemble, which is just made out of plastic. Tisas USA, as you can see. It comes with two mags, which pretty nice metal mags. It is only 9 rounds of 9mm. And before anybody says anything, yes, it is clear. I know the hammer was cocked back, but it is completely clear. And then as well in here you have a barrel brush and another cleaning tool right there, and then you have your paperwork tucked in behind there. But Tisas has always had, I think, some of the nicer plastic cases that you can get a gun to come in. So yeah, that's everything that comes in the unboxing. So let's do an overview of the gun. As I stated before, this is an homage, as you can see, to the Marine Raiders firearm that they carried in service. Theirs was the Colt M45A1, which was chambered in 45 ACP. But after watching a bunch of videos and reading people's experiences with it, they say that anymore, if you're going to shoot the gun a lot or go to the range, 45 is not a bad round, but they said to try to start out with 9mm so that you can get used to it and have a little bit better of a little bit more of an enjoyable experience at the range. So, looking at the overview of this, you have the beautiful FD color of this gun. I think it does amazing, trying to represent and paying respects to the Marines 1911 in which they carried. You've got great G10. It's got really good texture to it, awesome colors to it. You've got a very decent sized mag release right there. As you come up here, you've got your slide catch right here, which then shows our stainless steel barrel and bushing. So then you drop that, and we've got our safety, which has pronounced actuation on it. And then once we put that down, you've got a grip safety, solid grip safety, which is it too tough? And then a solid trigger coming back on it. Then down here, you have the lanyard loop, which, I mean, it's there for aesthetics. I think it makes it look cool. But on this side, you've got, normal Tisas stampings with Knoxville, Tennessee, and then the Marine Raider homage stamp right there. And like I said, it comes with 2 black mags, which I think are pretty good quality for what it is. They hang out just out of the bottom for a little bit. But, like I said, pretty good mag release. Don't have to worry about it getting caught up in there. But yeah, I've read a lot of forums on there. I know that with a 1911, you don't get a lot of accessories, but down here they went ahead and put the 1913 rail so we could put a light, which we'll probably go ahead and stick an O-Light turbo on there whenever we get a chance. But I've read a lot of forums on these, and they say Tisas is one of the best brands that you can get into for an entry 1911 before you decide to step up into the single stacks, which go to Springfield and Ruger. Then you have Colt in the mix, which is jumping up between your 900 and plus. So, as I wanted to just get this to test the waters with it, see if I'm going to like it, and then if I end up liking this, Tisas makes a World War II homage to the 45 1911 that hopefully we'll be able to pick up if I end up liking this. So let's go ahead and see if I can find a light to put on this. And here it is now with the O-Light turbo on it. As you can see, and if you've ever used a turbo, the turbo is a pretty big light, but this is what it looks like on the 5-inch 1911 barrel here. I think it looks pretty good. I can't complain with it. So this is probably how it'll be ran once I'm able to pick another one of these up, because I currently have this on my Glock video coming on that here soon. But yeah, so put that tighten on there. So yeah, this is the new Marine Raider 1911 from Tisas. Hopefully we'll be able to get out to the range once the weather decides to clear up. It's either been really cold outside to where it'll be a miserable range day, or work's got me tied up, been busy on it, or it's raining, always raining now. So hopefully we'll be able to get out to the range and get some videos put out on that and get to be able to shoot on that. Recently ended up getting a membership to our local range, so we'll have videos put out there as well. Excited to be able to do that and show y'all around there. So yeah, if you ended up liking this, if you've had any experience with this before, go ahead and drop a comment and let us know how your experience has been. I know that some of the reviews were not so hot with the 45s because the Raider as well as the Nighthawk 45s had recalls because they were having, I think, hammerlock is what they called. So whenever you would push the slide back, that trigger would stay actuated. It wouldn't reset. So to see that we're not seeing that's one of the first things I tested whenever I picked this up out of the gun shop. To see that we don't have that makes me feel pretty good about it. I know Tisas uses all good parts on this. Forged frame, all forged parts, no min parts in here. That's one thing that they definitely take pride in with that you're paying more for some of these other brands that are pumping min parts in here, and then you'll have to worry about them failing, to where you have solid forged parts and something that's, I don't want to say cheaper, but more affordable to the person to where they're able to use it. So yeah, I'm excited, really excited for it. Like I said, before I got off on that tangent, just if you ended up liking this video, go ahead, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment if you've had experience with one of these before. If you were in the military or somebody who has one of the actual Colt MARSOC pistols, go ahead and drop a picture of that down below. But if you have any questions or any ideas for further videos, just go ahead and let me know. It feels good to be back, and I'm glad to be back to the Cook-A-Brass family. So I just want to thank y'all, and I hope you have a blessed day.